The other philosophical issue is whether the entire quality improvement process, the data, the processes, the results, the failures, the successes, the procedures, should be public or private property. This is going to be a big debate. It's only starting to emerge on the horizon. If it is public, there is, of course, the grave risk of political interference, and I think that's a serious risk. But if it is private, if too much of this stuff ends up being proprietary, we're going to be trying to improve quality with a bunch of black boxes whose contents are unknown to us. And I don't know how far we are going to get with competing proprietary systems, while the poor providers are saying, how come you say I'm a poor provider? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that, it's proprietary. Well, this happened a while ago with a product that, well, I won't get into it. And the providers just more or less said, drop dead. If you're not going to tell me what you're measuring me on, then I don't really care about your findings. Despite these concerns, however, healthcare is going to have to change. If we really do mean it, just about everything in healthcare is going to have to change. It's that simple. Providers and payers alike are going to have to retool processes. They're going to have to rethink procedures. They're going to have to change values. They're going to have to change how they work, and they're going to have to rethink their systems. Don Berwick, who's pretty much the big guru of healthcare quality improvement in the world right now, one of the Berwickisms is he says every system is designed precisely to produce the results it gets. So if we want better results, we're talking about changing the system. And as Jim said, I just want to reinforce this, healthcare providers who have, shall we say, a tendency to be fairly paranoid about results becoming public are going to have to become comfortable with regular, transparent data collection and disclosure and the consequences of those data. Healthcare is going to have far fewer secrets in the future. On the other hand, on the better news, I think that if we are serious about it, we may actually be able to do something about the malpractice mess, because I at least have always believed that the best way to reduce malpractice litigation is to reduce malpractice. I realize that this is a terribly complex thought, but it has generally been my experience that if there's nothing to eat, the sharks swim away. And I think that could be one of the great pieces of good news. But do understand that there are going to be winners and losers in this, that there are providers who are not going to be able to meet the quality standards, who won't be able to change, and who will cease to be among us. And there are others who will excel and who will be paid more and who are going to garner more patients. The key requirement here, and it's going to be very delicate because, providers basically, nobody wants to go out of business, and so this is likely to get very contentious. These decisions are going to have to be made on the basis of a level playing field, with all providers given equal resources and having equal opportunity, and with the judgments being objective and based on data, and that almost never happens in American healthcare. But there is an even stronger argument for improvement in the quality of care, and that is the moral imperative. And I will put this to you as simply as I can. People who come to the healthcare system who are sick or injured or frightened are forced to place their lives in our hands. It doesn't matter if it's an asthmatic 85-year-old who needs a flu shot or a 12-year-old who's got leukemia. They are at risk, and they have to trust us. And we have no right whatsoever to play fast and loose with them, their needs, or their trust. We have to do the best job we possibly can. Happy holidays, and thank you.